Well, hello there, William Shat here today, and I have a new video for you covering the new Vaadwaur Astika Heavy Battlecruiser. It's a Tier 6 ship, and I figured we'd start right off with the layout of the bridge. Now, I imagine the bridge is very similar on the escort cruiser as well, but here's the basic layout. I'm not a huge fan of it. Some people might be. Rather small. Definitely kind of cheaped out with the display screen. Couldn't even get a whole star field. They did half and half. Kind of odd looking, huh? But yeah, basic stuff. Library files, account bank, and small craft officer, and your duty officer missions. So yeah, pretty much this is the bridge. I think it's somewhat similar to some of the stuff we've seen in Delta Rising missions so far. But yeah, that's about it. So we'll leave the ship here and actually go test out the rest of the ship. So a couple things right before we get started here. Let's see. Let's adjust our power levels. What are they calling it again? A heavy battle cruiser. So I think we want our weapons power pretty high. And obviously you can tweak this stuff around later. Right now I'm not going to worry too much about it. Loadout I went with was an anti-proton build. Many people are still running that, or still wanting to run that. And what is this? The Assault Mode Console. So, let me see if I take that off. Do I lose? Yeah. So, it comes with this Universal Assault Mode Relays. Bonuses lost while Assault Mode active. Plus 53% flight speed and turn speed. So you're basically a sitting duck when you go into assault mode. With some of the stuff I've outgeared the ship with, lends to the fact that you can get away with it a little bit. 90,000 hull, 15,361 shields, and we haven't even started on the mastery yet. So let's see, once we get all the mastery, this thing probably gets even more dangerous in assault mode. So let's see, physical and kinetic resist ratings increase, plus 15% crit severity, plus 25 all energy damage and radiation resist, plus 10% hull, so we're going to use more hull. And then our space trait, we get supremacy. Fire at will and cannon scatter volley boost power levels. Plus 1 all power settings for 15 seconds per target hit while cannon scatter volley or beam fire at will is active. That is actually a really nice trait that I would actually like to have. Not just for this ship, but for other ships that I fly, because I do run a lot of fire at wills on a lot of my ships on my engineer. So let's check out some of the stats that we're working with here. Not the best here, but you know, hey, here's what it is. I'd rather actually be running my assimilated universal console here. But for argument's sake, let's play around with this assault module, because it does add decent amount of crit chance and crit severity, plus shield regen to the forward arc, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, flight speed, let's get up to a cruising speed here. 18 degrees per second, flight speed 37.65, 38 inertia, okay. I don't think it affects inertia, but let's see what happens when we kick it into assault mode. So our turn rate really gets hit and our flight speed really gets hit. but our crit chance went up significantly. Crit severity went up quite a bit too. I think crit severity was 66. I don't remember what crit chance was. You can rewind the video a minute. Oh, okay, so that's over. So it expires on its own, so it's only a limited time anyway. Go kick us out. We get our flight speed back. This isn't too bad. It's actually pretty good for a quick burst assault. You're gonna want to use that right when you're kicking off your torpedo spread and your fire at wills and your attack patterns and ramping up your red matter capacitor and EPS conduits if you're an engineer, all that good stuff. I mean, you know, if you're an engineer, you can definitely get away with popping a whole bunch of heals if you're getting bombarded too to survive not having turn rate or flight speed. And that's honestly, if you're running this ship and you have this much resist, this much shield, and this much hull, you can get away with it fairly easily. So let's take this thing into combat real quick and see how it does. So we'll head out to the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, I guess we'll just run to Argala really quick, which I'm sure most people are doing anyway, so why not? Alright, let's set... Oh, and we also have command. Weapon, yeah, let's set weapons. Weapons is always the better thing to do here. Now, I got this set up as a beam boat, but a lot of this... you could run cannons on this, probably. I'm trying to think. Can you run dual... Yeah, looks like you can run dual cannons on this as well. So, you could definitely do cannons if you wanted to. This is definitely a ship you could get away with a park and shoot build if you want. Alright, ready? Yeah, let's get some more enemies out here real quick. Tractor beam. Got too close on that time. Hit some of that gas. That's not good. So we're going to try assault mode in a minute here. I want to wait for a decent amount of enemies first off. God damn, tractor beam whores, man. Hate that crap. Yeah, it's not good to get those shields down before my torpedoes hit. Alright, let's set up for assault mode here. Not as much damage as I thought it was going to do. And I forgot to pop everything too. So it's not a bad ship. I kind of like it actually. I like the idea of the assault mode console. They can't guarantee that I would use it, but yeah, that's pretty much what it does. It increases your crit chance, crit severity. Allows you to take things out fairly quick. See, my whole issue would be in giving this slot to this console. I'm losing my well, I can't see it, but I'm losing my assimilated console, which gives me a flat bonus that's always up, which increases my crit chance and crit severity. And see, this one has a 2-minute cooldown, which is, you know, that's nice that it's only 2 minutes, but I don't know. Is it worth it? Tell me what you guys think. I don't know. Is it worth using this console over, well, let's say an assimilated or something like that, or whatever? Granted, I guess I could probably get rid of one of these for an assimilated, and I could get rid of my neural gel pack. No way. That one's too nice. The cooldown reduction on all my bridge officer abilities is too valuable to give up. But that was pretty much it. While I'm in here, though, I will go ahead and... Oh, no, I can't change here. Let's head... Oh, we can't even do that. Anyway, while we're here, we're going to check out the APU ship. So we will head down to the Dyson sphere, because I want you to see it. Not in sector space, but right out in the open. Now, I'm not going to do a video on how this ship performs the APU, just because I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's a ship worth flying. I just want you to be able to see what it looks like, and that's about it. So, fly over here real quick. Swap ships. I like the look of this ship. It's a pretty interesting ship, to say the least. And I am actually thinking about getting this over on live server, because it is interesting. I like the fact that it has 4 tactical consoles. Without that, it'll almost seem like too difficult for me to do. It almost begs for a cannon build, though. It really does, for the 5.4 free aft. But oh well. I like the engine flares coming out of the back. I think that's kind of neat. Let's see, what does it look like without the... It's just pretty much straight red. Yeah, they did a nice job with the engines. Anyway, let's switch ships real quick. Run to the APU. Have a look at what that looks like. Oh boy, another base star. Very similar. See, this is. See what it looks like going forward. Good look at it. Keep the sun on it. It's an interesting looking gazebo shaped like ship. So let's head to the bridge, check that out. But yeah, otherwise, let's look at this real quick. 4 engineering, 2 science, 3 tech. Yeah, not really. I mean, it's missing 2 console slots here. You know, it should have maybe another science, another tech, or something. It doesn't do it for me. I think we're missing a bridge officer skill too. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're missing 1. Should have 13. Tier 6 ships have 13. This one only has 12. But I mean, granted, it's not a tier 5 U or a tier 6 ship, so. But let's head to the bridge. That's probably maybe the most interesting part we can end up looking at with this ship, just to see what's going on inside. Alright, here's the EPU interior. It's not exactly what I remember. It's kind of interesting they have chairs. I don't think that they would need chairs because this was a ship flown by androids, built by androids. You wouldn't even need consoles really, but this must be the modified Starfleet edition or whatever. But I was hoping it would kind of be that one room where the B'Elanna and that whatever android was in, kind of. Because if you think about it, that's really all you would need. You wouldn't need this view screen. And it would just kind of like, here's a port, plug in, you know, and then I could maybe even wireless, you know. But, I don't know, here's the, I can sit in this? What the heck? This looks like they stole this from the old Star Trek days. The old Kirk's chair. It's similar to it, anyway. That's probably what they did. They probably ripped it out of some mothball ships and threw it in here. But, yeah, that's about it. Again, access account bank, library files, small ship craft, and the duty officers. And that's about it. But nothing really spectacular to look at. I think they missed the mark a little bit with the bridge. But, alright guys, well make sure you stay tuned. I will be doing the new tactical, or the escort, or whatever it is, the tactical ship for, actually I think I have it in the bank here. Yeah, we'll be running a video on the Vaadwaur Manasa Assault Escort coming up in the next video. So make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, and as always, thank you all for watching, and we will see you back here next time.